to the right side. Some nice passing by New York here. On the wing, Bridges. Now, here's Anunoby. He's covered closely. 5 to shoot. And it's Brunson missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
They've got Oliver. McNeely out there with Knipple. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Carter in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's McNeely. Knipple with the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now, here's Anunoby. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges got 22.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Knipple with it. Brunson covering. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Brunson. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Anunoby. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by McNeely. McNeely's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Now, here's Siakam. Carter sets the pick for Siakam. Back to Carter. Bridges with the steal. Only one man back on D. Brunson the pass to Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's now 9 points for Mitchell Robinson. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Siakam outside. Pass to Carter. Here's Knipple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Knipple's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
Well, Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism. Some big-time hops.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Siakam. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Milwaukee making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. Now, here's Quickly. And the shot goes down.
This has always been a part of Emmanuel Quickly's arsenal. That floater is on point.
Brunson scanning the floor. Bridges outside. Inside. Stolen by Carter. Siakam outside. Brunson against Quickly. Back to Siakam. Over Bridges. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Pass to McBride. And here is Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Boy, from a young age, Pascal Siakam never shied away from the big moments.
Pass to McBride. Here we've got Brunson. And he does not hit.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Siakam off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Now, here's quickly. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Here's Siakam, and stolen by Hart. Got it!
Listen, we've seen Josh Hart deliver in big moments before. The pressure doesn't bother him.
Siakam, a screen on Brunson. Now Siakam. Oh, what a finish!
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Anunoby takes the three. He drills the three.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Now Siakam. Good. Lays it right in there.
Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
Brunson. Hard outside. Now here's Bridges. And the officials have called the illegal spin right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
They're outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here's Brunson. Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Quickly against Brunson. And there's the three.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. That one goes.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And an intentional foul right there. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he'll be able to go up and knock those down.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Anunoby. He's off from 3. And so the Bucks take the win. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game,
Mobley outside. Pass to Butler. Here's Wembanyama. Over Zubac. No good off the back of the rim. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Evan Mobley out there with Butler. Then there's Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Porter in at the point.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Now here's Butler. Outside for Porter. Fires the three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Ball. Pass to Doncic. Luka on the attack.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Castle outside. Now Mobley. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Sharp passes to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Wembanyama, high post. Shoots over Zubac. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Porter. Pass to Wembanyama. Castle outside. Lets the 3 fly. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Pure from 3-point range. Adebayo's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Hunter's checked in for Los Angeles. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Adebayo passes to Doncic. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. 3-pointer Sharp. Rebound by San Antonio.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Castle. And here's Mobley. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 1.
But how about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Outside Sharp. Here's Doncic. Got it. Doncic has got 27 points. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Porter finds Wembanyama. Castle against Sharp. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
Here's Sharp. Outside Hunter. Back to Sharp. Doncic outside. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Castle for 3. Sinks it from distance. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Now Zubac. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 5. Sharp! He drills the wide-open jumper.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Porter. Now Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hunter. Here's Zubac. And he slams it down.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Porter. Now Wembanyama. Puts up the tray. Oh, it doesn't go. Well, the Lakers' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Now Doncic. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Now here's Porter. Wembanyama. Blocked! It's Adebayo, high post. Porter's there. Work it inside. Adebayo.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
Here's Wembanyama. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go from the low block.
This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
Doncic. Oh, he can't hit it.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Now Porter. Driving to the basket. Wembanyama. Oh, wow. How do you even box this guy out?
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Sharp. Takes a 3. Cleared away by Mobley. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Porter. Now Wembanyama. From 17 feet out. Cashes it in.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
I think you attack the rim here, get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback.
Adebayo fires. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.